Hey everybody, welcome to my backyard. This is my shrine to the goddess Frigga. And this is my yard. This is our silver maple. This right here is our fire pit where we have fires. And we also hold our rituals here, me and my kindred. And we'll stand in a circle for the bloat. And that's what a Norse ritual is called, a bloat. And I think I'm going to do a video on the bloat at some point. Over here we got Buddha statue. And I think this is a lilac tree. And I ended up accidentally overbuying lilac. So this year I got and planted this plant, which is a lilac. And I didn't realize that last year I planted this one, which is a lilac. I don't know what plant this is. I don't remember. So if anyone recognizes this flower, please let me know. And this is where I hang out in the warmer weather. And there's my house. It's based off of the Salem Witch House. If you've ever seen that, you can Google Salem Witch House and it'll pop up and you'll see what I mean. So there was something that I wanted to talk about as far as the topic of mental health, and that is the topic of resilience. And I saw a video by a man named Ari Thurger, and he is a Norse pagan and archaeologist, and he does videos on Norse paganism. And he did one on the ancestors and on the resilience of one's ancestors, that we have made it this far because of their resilience. And it got me thinking about resilience when it comes to mental illness. Now, there is mental health struggles, which everyone deals with. And then there's mental illnesses. And as much as I would love to talk about, self-care things that will solve, being down in the dumps, stress relievers that will, take the stress off and help people function, or talk about different crystals that can help alleviate different anxieties, or being down in the dump or feeling ungrounded. I wish I could share these things as they pertain to me, to give advice and say, look, try these things because that's what worked for me. But the fact of the matter is, what worked for me was medication. And so the best thing that I can talk about, and I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to be talking about medication, is about the resilience of the person with mental illness. It takes a strong amount of resolve to keep fighting, to keep living, to keep attempting to thrive. When you have a mental illness, when you have depression, major depression, anxiety disorder, bipolar disorder, any of these ones, and plus others, like schizophrenia and what have you. What gets us through is our resilience. And we can look to our ancestors as inspiration. We can connect to our ancestors and see the stories of the people that went before us and the resilience that they required in order to get through the battles that they've had to encounter. The poverty, famine, war, what have you. And we can look to them as guides and inspiration for our own struggles as we try our best to maintain resilience in the face of having a mental illness. I wish, that I could say, and I know I'm probably repeating myself, and I wish I could say, that a lot of the self-care things out there are what did it for me. That that was the switch that needed flicked. And so, ta-da, I don't have a mental illness anymore. But it's just not the case. Once I found the right medication, which is always shifting, you could find the right medication and have it work for months or years, and then it stops working, and then you have to go through the whole process again. But I found the right medication for now, and it has been a huge weight off of my shoulders. I finally see light, and it's been a long time. I thought I had found the right medication before, but it didn't quite work out. But the one I'm currently on, I'm finally happy, and it's from this point, from this position, that I could start entertaining things like self-care regimens and using crystals or using magic to sort of bolster myself up, to take me to the next level. But what got me through it, not only my resilience, but my husband's. He's been a big support. And so, yes, support and resilience are the things that have gotten me to where I'm at, to be able to find the right medication. And I'm privileged in that I have a good psychiatrist who's willing to work with me and willing to prescribe different medications and whatnot. In that way, I'm blessed. This has been a very rambly video. I'm definitely not, gifted with some people's ability to just speak off the cuff and have it all fit together beautifully. I wish I could speak that way, but I can't. But for those that have watched this far, or who have watched previous videos, who have followed my previous struggles with depression, I'm doing really good. And knock on wood, that this lasts. Let's hope that this lasts, because it's been a long time, years now that I've been struggling with depression and haven't been able to find the right medication. So yeah, support and resilience. Those are what are in my self-care basket. And a good backyard. A beautiful backyard. Well, that's all I have for today. And you have a good one. Bye bye.